Looking closing to me is going to be one of the hardest things that's ever going to happen. I'm losing a lifeline.
It's devastating because I look forward to just a few weeks every year where I know the place I can go to be relaxed completely, full in the knowledge that the people here know what they're doing, can deal with any problem that I might have.
And the care here is wonderful. They know exactly what to do with you. Going somewhere else, I don't know if you would get the same care. I don't think I'd be as confident. It took me a long time to pluck up the courage to come away, and I just can't explain how bad I feel about it. I just could, and all the different letters I've had from them just give me a headache. There's no other way to describe it. They make me feel ill.
It enables us to have a holiday together, and it gives me a totally hands-off experience. I can be with her and not have to be the carer, which for me is the big win for me.
Well, it means that in future I have no place to go for a holiday. It's easy for me to put up and book up for Leuchie, and I'm supposed to go anywhere else. I don't want to end up in a nursing home or something, like an NHS hospital bed.
It's just disgusting. Disgusting.
Well, it's going to create a big void as far as respite is concerned for my wife. I'm full-time carer for my wife Linda, who's had MS for 28 years. Out of them 28 years, it's only the past couple of years that we've really needed the services of respite care. We've tried York, we've been to York Woodlands twice, and last year we come here in the May for the first time and discovered that what a gem of a place it was.
I come every year or 3 times a year and I get recharged. As soon as I come through Leuchie's doors, I know I'm on holiday. And it's absolutely amazing because I don't feel disabled. I just know that everyone here will fulfill all the needs I have, and I'll meet my friends and be on holiday.
It needs to be left in lunch, literally.
And do you think the society is looking after them?
No, I don't. So I think that we should all stop giving money to the societies and leave them to fester themselves.
Well, if we're forced to go to hotels for care, it just, where's the care? All right, they might be disabled friendly with hoists and things, but who's actually going to give my wife the care? It'll be down to me, or additional care that we have to provide.
They're leaving the most vulnerable people on their own to look after themselves, and that's not why we have an MS society. Well, that's why. I don't think that's why it should be there.
You should be really looking after which is those that in greatest need.
Yes.
Is what's needed.
It is, exactly. I always thought that was why they were there, but they don't seem to be doing that now. I can't believe that they've changed so drastically. Why?
But when you need the amount of assistance and the amount of care that Linda needs, it can only be provided by a place such as Leuchie. And that no matter what hotel you go to, you're not going to be able to get that service. There is hotels that cater for disabled people, but you're not going to give the care that Linda needs. I mean, to say Linda needs very personal care.
So what do you think is going to happen to this building then?
Well, I think, this building is from what I'm led to understand, the lease doesn't run out for another 2 years. In that 2 years, they've got to maintain it, they've got to keep the place heated. So my amazement is that they haven't used that 2 years to maybe look for alternatives to Leuchie.
Yes, I mean, I've been a lot of friends with the staff over the years. And it's always a pleasure to come back and see them all again and look after you well.
And on that Monday when you see them all again, that's you've got you pick up straight away.
Oh yes, of course. It's great to come round the corner and look here for a fortnight, you know, or 12 days.
Now I'm used to the setup, yes, I'm here, and I can just switch off completely, and knowing that Kim is fully looked after.
Did you find when you first came, did that take long?
Yes, it does take a few days to actually realise that you don't have to be part of the caring team. You can be with the wife and just back off and leave the experts to look after.
And Leuchie is that lifeline for me and so many others in a similar position. It's just devastating. They'll just not with the living daylights of anybody that's on the living. I fortunately got a husband who cares and is with me all the time. There's so many people without any other help. It's just going to be even worse for them.